If a bullet should enter my brain, let that bullet shatter every closet door. This is a quote from Harvey Milk before he was shot and killed in his office in San Francisco. He was the third openly gay man to ever be elected to a public office. This quote has stuck with many members of the LGBT community. It is the hope that one day they will be able to live freely without fear of being outcast and discriminated. The most discriminated against section of LGBT people is arguably the men and women who serve in the military. Ever since 1778, the Army has discriminated against them, with the first ever case being a gay lieutenant dismissed from the military by George Washington. The LGBT community has had to hide their identity for a very long time. Recently, progress has been made, however. The military is having a hard time adapting to these changes, and patriotic members of the LGBT community feel like they still have to hide their identity.
But those that like the same sex have the characteristics. The right-wing conservatives think it's a decision, and you can be cured with some treatment and religion. Man-made rewiring of a predisposition, playing God. Oh nah, here we go. America the brave still fears what we don't know.
Until the middle of the Civil War, black soldiers were not allowed at all to serve in the Union Army. Even after being permitted to serve, black soldiers were treated differently and segregated from white troops. As many say, history repeats itself. Today, a new type of segregation is seen in the military, and that involves the LGBT community. LGBT individuals who serve are no less brave than a straight man or a woman in the military. The LGBT community is arguably more brave because of the fact that they serve with the consequences of being ridiculed or kicked out. So why are some people so insistent on any LGBT individuals not being able to serve? Well, some of it has to do with just being raised that way. If someone is conditioned at a young age to not be accepting, they carry that belief with them their whole life. This isn't an excuse, however, because everyone can change, and these people should realize how wrong their thought process is.
Another factor is religion. Many people in the United States are religious, and in the most common religions, being gay is an abomination. Again, this is no excuse to not let people serve. The U.S. military has made strides, but the discrimination in the military is still very high. The don't ask, don't tell policy is simply a way of telling someone not to be themselves and not to talk about their lives. This has made it hard for many members of the LGBTQ community who are serving. People in the LGBTQ community need to be able to express themselves and not hide who they are. An example of this discrimination will be seen
right now.
Is there any shocking doubt? The same people that would vote to cut defense $177 billion, the same ones that would put homos in the military, the same ones that would not fund BRAC, the same ones that would not clear up. No, I will not. Sit down, you socialist.
Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman.
The gentleman yield. Parliamentary inquiry, Mr. Chairman. Do we have to call the gentleman a gentleman if he's not one?
Committee will be in order.
Mr. Chairman.
The gentlewoman from Colorado is recognized. And the gentleman from Vermont is recognized.
The gentleman from California, is he still here or did he disappear?
For what purpose does the gentleman from Vermont rise?
I rise to speak in support of the amendment.
The gentleman from Vermont.
I wonder if I could question the gentleman from California. I am rising in support of the amendment.
The chair is in charge. The chair is speaking. The gentleman from Vermont has been recognized for a period of 5 minutes, and you may now proceed.
I thank the chairman very much. I would like the opportunity if the gentleman from California would respond. Just ask him a brief question, if I might. Now, my ears may have been playing a trick on me, but I thought I heard the gentleman a moment ago say something, quote unquote, about homos in the military. Was I right in hearing that expression?
Absolutely. Putting homosexuals in the military.
You said something about homos in the military. Was the gentleman referring to the many thousands and thousands of gay people who have put their lives on the line
in countless wars defending this country. Was that the group of people that the gentleman was referring to?
I'm talking about the military people in the military do not support.
That's not what we were talking about. You used the word homos in the military. You have insulted thousands of men and women who have put their lives on the line.
I'm talking about you and liberals like you that keep the foreign defense.
Gentlemen, reclaiming my time.
In 2011, under Obama's administration, the Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy was ended, and now anyone can serve in the military without having to worry about any problems regarding their sexuality or gender. Transgenders do not make up too much of the military, but the US wants as many people to fight as possible. So now, more people can serve because of this policy. There are more homosexuals in the military, and from 1980 to 2008, thousands of homosexuals were discharged only because of the sex they are attracted to. What does love life have to do with the capability of being in the Army? The answer is nothing. Even though the Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy is gone, America still needs to wake up and come to terms with these individuals and accept them completely.